Hello and welcome. In this video, let's take a look at how to change MAC address and the uses of MAC address in Kali Linux and operating systems. So first of all, let us turn on our virtual box. So I have two operating systems here within the virtual environment. So I have the Kali Linux 2024 Genome and Kali Linux X FCE. So the difference between Genome and XFCE both are desktop environments where the Genome has more graphical interface and it is more UI based Kali Linux operating system, and XFCE is for the low end PCs where the graphical graphic card capability, or the graphic card's capability is like very low or less, which cannot handle a lot of tasks. And when the graphic card power is less, you can just install XFCE, Kali's default desk environment. I have installed both in my virtual box, and while installation you can just select the XFCE if you want to install the normal version. So I'll just start my Kali Linux XFCE environment. So it's just starting. And yep, once it's powered up, we need to log into the root account to uh, access the virtual machine, and we need to log in into the root account to access the wireless network adapter. So yeah, let's wait. Yep, we got it. My password is Kali Linux, and Kali Linux is my username, both are Kali Linux. So you just have to type your password. But Kali Linux is not for the root account. For my root account, I have just created a root account. So I'll be logging into my root account. So yeah. So yep, this is my root account. This is the Kali Linux 2024 version ISO image. You can just download the ISO image from the Kali Linux official website. So yeah, press right Control F for full screen mode, and I do have a certain definition here. Let me see if it works. Okay, so let us take a look at what a MAC address is. So a MAC address is a media access control address, is a unique identifier assigned to network interfaces for communications on a network. It's a hardware address associated with a network adapter or a network interface card (NIC), and is used for identifying devices on a network at the data link layer of a segment. So every device has its own MAC address. So MAC addresses are permanent and it cannot be changed. So it can be temporarily changed, but and cannot be changed in a permanent manner. But we have MAC changes. So here are some key points about MAC addresses. So we have the uniqueness. Each MAC address is unique worldwide, making it possible to differentiate between devices. So every device has a different MAC address. So our Ethernet wireless network adapter is connected. So this has a different MAC address, and yep. So a format typically represented as six groups of two hexadecimal digits, 0 to 9 and A to F, separated by colons or hyphens. So you can take a look at the example. It's 00 colon 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, and 5E. So every computer or system has this. And usage, MAC addresses are used for primarily routing data packets to and from the correct devices within a local area network LAN. So yeah, this is the use of MAC address. So you can just open up your terminal and let's just start you know how let's just start how to change the MAC address, and let us take a look at our MAC address. So I think I am connected to my Wi-Fi. Nope, I'm not connected to my. Let us just connect my Atheros chip or Wi-Fi card to the Kali Linux, and let's just wait. So it has to pop up in the. Yep, we have our. Okay, let us just connect to. Let us just connect to my Wi-Fi. Okay, it is connected to my Wi-Fi. I'll just open up my terminal. We are in the root account where we have administrative privileges. So that is how we can change your MAC address. If you're in your guest account, you just cannot change the MAC address. So for that, you'll need to create a new root user account. So you can just type sudo su, and you can just do this. You can just create a new root account. So I'll just show you how to create a root account. So just type sudo su and hit enter. You'll be granted with a password, and you just need to type your guest account's password, and after that you will be just type passwd password, and just type the username as root, and next you'll be granted with another prompt naming that you just need to give a new password. So these are the steps. So then you have to retype your password. Sorry, retype your new password. So yeah, this is it. So these are the steps. Just copy paste this in the terminal, and I think you're good to go. Yeah, you will just create a root account, hit on switch user, and after switching the users, you just type root and Kali Linux. So you'll have two accounts now, which is Kali Linux, and Kali Linux is the guest account, and root and Kali Linux is the root account. So follow all of these commands, paste them in the terminal, and one by one or one after the other, and you'll be granted with the root privileges. So I'll just cancel that, and let us take a look at the MAC address. So I'll just type iwconfig and hit enter. So we have WLAN 0 as a wireless adapter name as WLAN 0, and then you type ifconfig for more details. So you have WLAN 0, and you can take a look at all of its details, and after this you just need to take down the WLAN 0. Type ifconfig WLAN 0 down and hit enter. So our network adapter is down, and it is disconnected from the internet. It might be disconnected from the internet. So you can take a look at the MAC. So you can take a look at the MAC changes, help, and yep, you have a different set of options here. You have the H command for help, you have the V command for version, print version and exit. You have the show command to print the MAC address. You have the most important command called random, set fully random MAC address. And so you can take a look at all of the commands, and you can try all of the commands to change your MAC address. So let us just type MAC changes random. So I'll just randomly change my MAC address. So I'll just hit enter. So yep, this is it. It has changed. So my current MAC address, my permanent MAC address, and this is the new MAC address. So this is how you change your MAC address. And through changing a MAC address, the attacks might be a bit more secure, and other people cannot track you. The victim cannot track you, or you might be a bit more secure while entering the network. So let us just turn on our network card. So down is for taking the network card down, and up is for bringing it online and getting it working. So this is how you change a MAC address in Kali Linux. So I'll see you in the next video.